I joined the CLAIT course to learn how to use a computer basically. When I started 2.5 years, 3 years ago, I didn't even know how to turn a computer on.
To build on the ICT skills I learnt in school.
To learn something new. It's always good to sort of keep your knowledge updated. Our employers are always looking for the more recent qualifications, the new thing that's come out, and with experience you could get the position over them.
I saw it in an advertisement on the telly and I wrote the number down. I got through and they said, yeah, come for an interview.
Looked on the website and looked at the courses that were available. They decided that it would be better for me to go into the CLAIT Plus certificate. I was working for a company for about 8 years and the company lost some contracts to another company, but the industry that I'm in meant that I decided to make full use of my time and further my education.
I took advantage of the flexible opening hours. Once you've enrolled, you can join any time.
CLAIT Diploma, CLAIT Plus and then CLAIT Plus Diploma. You get a book and you work through it at your own pace. And every exam you take, you get a certificate.
They are really, really easy to read and really easy to follow. All the instructions are there, it's literally like step by step. And then when you get onto the sort of further assessment and the practice assessments and things like that, even though you don't have the step-by-step instructions as you go, follow the instructions, amend what's required, delete certain parts, and that was it. You just sort of print it off. And I think you have to do a screen print as well, just to sort of prove things and save things with passwords and everything, so it is really interesting.
Well, what we expect from the students is regular attendance, a commitment to the course, and if they're ultimately going to be successful, they need to engage with the course, access the tutors' knowledge and experience.
I got a notebook and I wrote the question down and the answer down, so if I needed that question again, I could look back into my notebook and there was my answer.
Don't get put off by it, really don't. I was put on the one that's 90 hours, the CLAIT Plus certificate, and I thought, God, 90 hours is really long, but I've completed the first book, it's split into 3 sections. I've gone through the first book in 13 to 15 hours. Just persevere with it, it is really, really enjoyable.
I was doing my males marriage and I didn't know how to do it. So what I did over the Easter holidays, I gave myself a fortnight's break, and then when I came back in yesterday, just recapped over the pages I've done, and then I've done the same again today.
The book I'm doing now, I'm doing the PowerPoint book, so that's something I've not really had much experience with, so I may have more challenges in that. You do get a lot of support in there, so if you're unsure of anything, if you have got any problems, you can just raise your hand and the tutor that's in there will give you any of the support that you need.
At the end of the day, the book is one of the most key aspects. And you get a quality book, then you get a happy student, a confident student, and a student who will trust you and the book to lead them to ultimate success.
I come for the company, I come for being out, and I'm not all stiff at home by myself or falling asleep every day like I used to.
When a student completes a course, as part of the individual learning plan, we hold an exit interview with them. This is really just to record the progress they've made, the skills they've learned, and most importantly, just to record what their next step is.
I've just completed the CLAIT certificate and CLAIT diploma, and now I've enrolled on another course within Doncaster College.
Possibly try and do other courses if I can do them.
I want to progress enough that I can start my own business up from home. See, everywhere I go for a job now, they look at you and they think, over the phone they say yes to you because they don't know you're in a wheelchair. But when you go to the place for an interview, they don't look at you, they look at the chair. People think you're daft because you're in a wheelchair, but you're not.